I only want the expensive viewers, not the cheap ones. All right, I need to set something up super, super quick before we get started here, as usual. Yes. Copy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I have not... We set up in the last stream. What's up, Balderan? Some random geek. Octini. GameCube. Zombie. Leaky. TOS with the resub. Thank you so much. Alright, why are you not... Connect. Uh-oh. WebSockets. Oh, because it's not turned on. Doy. There we go. Last stream, we set up all my shop alerts and everything, and I never moved them because the plugin was not working to move it to my main OBS. I never did that. But now, I can do that. So come over here to shop alerts, Ko-fi, visible. Shop alerts, Ko-fi, hidden, Patreon sub. I love that it's relatively easy to just move my scene selections and my StreamerBot setup done. I also have StreamerBot chat set up using Nutty's new plugin. Or new widget. So I can show chat. So like I can be like, what's up, Darkbreaker333? Thank you for chatting. And then I can hit it again to hide it. Boom. It's that easy. I was asking for that last stream. The stream before the alert stream, I was like, we really need a way to easily highlight messages. And lo and behold, Nutty was there. Nutty is the hero that we always needed. Nutty is the champion of streamers everywhere, small or large, big or small. And yes, there is a difference between a big streamer and a large streamer. Nutty is my hero, my knight in shining armor, and I could not be more grateful. I'm terrible about supporting my friends, and so I only just joined his Patreon to do that. I may have been in there before and like cut it when I needed money. Regardless, he earned me $10, or earned himself $10 from, you know, that for today. Because that was pretty freaking solid. Shopify item. I am almost done with this, and we are going to play something exciting. Shop alerts. Shop buyer name. And then I got to go through and hide it all. Almost done. I guess I can show you what I'm doing. I don't think I have anything like bad showing. So here I am just editing the sub actions that we made last time. And literally all I have to do is switch it between OBS instances. Unfortunately, the scene is not the same, and so it doesn't even try to it doesn't even, I just realized that was set up poorly last time. It doesn't even try to like match it to the same scene or anything, but that's fine. I don't need it to. I just need it to let me easily choose them. And so all I gotta do is change each individual show and hide to the correct one, which would be a lot easier again if they were matched or whatever. But like, rather than having to rebuild this all from scratch, this is still pretty easy. It's just a matter of clicking through. Now, if you had something that had a million different sources you're showing and hiding, this would be incredibly tedious. But I think for what I'm doing here, like, this is the best I could have hoped for, having built it outside of my main OBS instance, because it wouldn't have made sense to build it in my main OBS instance while I was live. Okay, so that's all set up now. All of those are set up. So I can minimize StreamerBot. I'm using StreamerBot chat now, which I will use here. Octini. Oh, hey, Stream Professor. Question before the Pokemoning begins. Do you know much about the NVIDIA AR SDK? I mean, I have my videos on it from like when it first came out. Like, it can track your face in some capacity. It can remove your background. Those are the main things. Like, they had a couple different effects, but I mean, the main goal is to just highlight yourself and remove yourself from the background. Did you move the big CRT? Oh, I just had a little, like, 20-ish inch whenever I did that analog video. Yeah, that's just kept off screen at the moment. I only pull that in when I need to reference it. Thank you for the resub, Hunter! Wow, we're already, like, getting stuff going here. Is it the same thing that does the fake eye contact thing? Yeah. It's part of that. It used to be called NVIDIA Broadcast, but then the SDK for it hasn't really changed. But, like, the tool set that NVIDIA provides for it is there. Sorry, my wife is texting me. I only have like an hour and a half-ish to stream today. But yeah. Oh yeah, the eye contact thing was super hideous. All right, so that means I can fire this off. It works! Thank you for the Kofi order, Zilla, and... Zilla, oh, Jack something. Okay, we still didn't fix the text extents, but that's fine. I just wanted to make sure this worked. We got a pledge 5 days ago, so we can just make sure that works. That one did not fire. Oh, yeah. It said the test events may not work. StreamerBot. Action history. Patreon sub. Free queue? Will that work? Oh, it worked! It just says someone, though. Maybe that was my test one. Maybe it doesn't have the real one. That's fine. And then Shopify. We had an order 1 day ago. Let's see if that pops up. I realize my webcam frame is not here. That's odd. Oh. That's why. Okay, my Shopify one didn't show up. Question mark. Action history, Shopify purchase. It shows it as having showed up. Actions, Shopify purchase. All of that is set up. But now the Patreon one isn't turning off either. Oh God. I have the Patreon one set to hide the Shopify alert. Well, that's why. Oh, Jesus. Well, that explains a lot. All right, we fixed that bug. Yeah! Okay, we can start playing Pokemon now. What's up, Beifong? Which preset will support 13600K on a dedicated PC? I don't know. I don't currently have one, and you should be using GPU encoding for pretty much everything in the year 2024, so don't worry about it. All right, let's bring it on over. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off our normal music and get our Pokemon theme going. Let me know how the audio levels are. Whoop! And this is my new... Oh, where's my game capture? There it is. Hello? Game capture. It shows it in the preview. It doesn't show it in my scene. What gives? Damn it! I was so excited to preview. Oh, it's cropped all weird. Okay. That's fine. We got this. I just have to recrop my source. That's all. I don't know what happened to it. It's so big. That's what she said or something. Okay. So, audio, video, frame size, 7x. We'll just do it like that. And then I just gotta transform, reset, transform. I'm gonna have to, hold on. That's really frustrating. I had it set up so perfectly. Full screen projector, preview, Dell. I was so ready to like showcase this and be proud of it to y'all. There we go. We are playing Pokemon Shin Red, which is a like bug fix completion ROM hack for Pokemon Red. I am incredibly excited for it. Now, something I do want to do for future streams of this, I did not have time to set it up today because vertical doesn't work with the Twitch Enhanced beta, or at least it didn't whenever I set it up. I want to set up, also let me know how the audio is. I want to set up vertical to just capture the game by itself at like native res. So I can always have a copy of it for like a compilation Let's Play. And then I got a really cool trick for the party that I'm going to show you at some point. So this is like the true version of Red. Something like that. Yeah, more or less. That is how I feel about it. Alright, let's get started. Pokemon Shin Red. We're going to change the options. Definitely want fast text speed. All of that is fine. Alright. New game. You get to play as a girl in Pokemon Red, which is freaking crazy. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. You all know how this part of the game goes. Look at that sprite, though. In Pokemon Red. And it's still an original Game Boy ROM. It's still a .gb ROM. It's not like a Game Boy Color Advance ROM. I am playing this in MGBA, though, just because it's easier. Oh, that girl sprite's pretty cool. First, what's your name? Violet. That's cool. Claire. Jill. We'll play as Claire. Oh, and there's Blue. We'll go with Blue. All right. I don't know if they added running shoes. I really hope so. If not, we're going to have to map fast forward to a hotkey. I have not done that yet. I am so excited for this. I know this is not at all what I normally stream. I did used to do a lot of Pokemon Let's Plays and the like back in the day. And so this is my latest layout for it. As Imzo was referring to, I was debating whether I wanted to go with red-themed colors or just my color scheme. I'm super stoked with this. All of my Pokemon layouts I want to do for these specific Let's Plays, I specifically want like to use assets from the game and keep them pixel perfect and all of that. So this is with natively captured Gen 1 frames and text and everything. Like, it's freaking cool. Alright. I love the color scheme in the game. It's like perfect for me. Oh, yeah, we got running shoes. Perfect. Already got our first potion. We got running shoes even inside, it looks like. Or at least it feels like it's speeding up. Yeah, that's a speed up. Got our TV in the floor. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. Lol. Alright, Mom. I love that Gen 1 doesn't even, like, tell you what's going on. Your mom's just like, yep, you're a kid, you're leaving home, that's it. Like, as a kid, I always found that a little confusing. I was like, what do you mean all kids leave home someday? Like, not when they're 10. Alright, if the frame pacing is annoying, I may have to tweak my emulation settings. I currently have it set to do the native 59.97275 FPS, but I may need... I'm just going to set it to... We're going to save state just to be safe. I'm going to set it to 60 FPS, because I think it's going to look a little funky if we do the native frame rate. Alright, that's looking a lot smoother. Alright, so we'll go set up Professor Oak to save us. Don't go out! Good morning, Chantel Hills. Is this the official color scheme? I think it is for the ROM hack. I'm actually not certain. It looked great. I know there are some options for the Super Game Boy emulation, if I can find it. I don't know where that is. Here we go. I have it set to Game Boy Advance for a Super Game Boy compatible ROM. What if I just set it to DMG? Apply. That did not change anything. Interesting. Game Boy Color? I had it set to Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy palette is set to grayscale. DMG Green. Yeah, it's not changing anything. I'm pretty sure... Oh, GBC color palette is available, default only. Nothing is changing on the fly. That doesn't mean it's supposed to. I think this is official in the ROMHack. Because the Pokemon sprite itself had colors at the start. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just the ROMHack. I think it's because I chose the girl, and the girl is, like, violet themed. Alright. Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Alright, let's get our Pokemon. Because, yeah, you get full color here. Do we want Charmander or Squirtle? I never know what the right choice is. I love Charizard. I pretty much always go with Charmander, though, so we'll go with Squirtle. Alright, chat. Drop me some names. You're gonna nickname my Pokemon. Let's go. Any news on the YouTube takedown? As some of you may know, YouTube took down my Crash Team Racing mod video from my gaming channel yesterday. And it has been an entire day of back and forth with my appeal getting denied, with live chat, with Twitter support, and with the YouTube liaison. I do not have... I was told last night that a team would be looking at it, and they asked about links in the description and stuff, and I gave them a copy of all that to prove it was legit. I have not heard back yet. My video on the gaming channel today, which was about how to rip your PS1 games, because that's what I'm about on that channel, was basically a middle finger to them for doing that in the first place, since already had that in the works when they took down my video, because that's what I talk about. So, no word yet. I'm still fighting. I'm not going to be quiet about it until my video's back. Alright, Squirtle is going to be Spurple. Thank you, GameCube Zombie. And apologies if today is a short stream, since I am starting pretty late today and I gotta go in like an hour 15-ish, but we'll make it work. I'll be streaming again on Friday, just so you know. Alright. Alright, Oak. I don't get a Pokedex yet. I'm not worthy yet. Alright, Blue. Fight me! I wish I could speed him up with Sprint. It'd be cool to make NPCs run faster. Do. Squirtle looks like a swimming Kirby. Yeah. Bulbasaur! Alright, I forgot. Alright, so we were going to add our first Pokemon to our party. The problem is I do not have my Pokedex numbers minimized, so I do need to pull that up. Kanto, Pokedex. I'm just going to keep this up on the side until we get more familiar with the pokes. I'm pretty sure it is 4, but that might be Charmander. Alright, Squirtle is number 7, so we are going to add 7. Boom! We got our Squirtle in our party! It's that easy. I will show you how to do that in a future video on the main channel. I'm still working on the setup and all the kinks. Alright. So we are going to have a hard time against Bulbasaur Big Picture, but we're going to have a lot easier of a time against Brock. I love the colors on this. It's so much smoother than normal Gen 1. Like, it feels super modern, even though we're still very much got them janky back sprites. All right, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to tail whip again. Ah, he growled. Yeah, I'm glad I tail whipped. Ooh, yeah, growl. Growl beat out my tail whip. Ooh, this is close. All right, we got it. I think I've only ever lost a rival battle once. We got XP bars in Gen 1! I shouldn't be so excited about it, but I am. Unbelievable! I can't believe I picked the wrong Pokemon. Get wrecked. Alright. I'll go talk to my mom, and we'll get all this sorted. Thank you for healing my Squirtle. I forgot, the mom literally does not care that you're just walking out at 10. You got a town map for me? Thank you. Oh. You do not have a town map for me yet. I don't know what that references to. You sense that a certain Pokemon may manifest some potential. I don't know what that is. I can't wait to find out when we get to in-game. Alright, what controller are you using for this? Just a Xbox One pad. I'll probably switch to something more, like, special. Look at that color change. Yeah, so it's definitely the ROM with the color scheme. Alright, Rattata right off the bat. Look at those colors! Let's do it, Spurple. I do not have any Pokeballs. We gotta go get Oak's letter or package or whatever. I get Gen 2 and Gen 1 mixed up a lot. No, I don't. Yeah, you just go get the package from the mart. Alright. This version is really good. Each Pokemon got their own color. I know, it's so nice. It makes it so much easier on the eyes. Like, I love Gen 1 to death, but it's hard sometimes. Like, growing up, I pretty much always went back to Gen 2 and then played Gen 1 in the Fire Red Leaf Green remakes rather than like OG Gen 1 once I got Fire Red Leaf Green, because I couldn't do the pacing. Obviously was a bit of a struggle bus, but like really it was the colors. It was just so harsh on the eyes. Just old school Game Boy graphics in general are just really rough. I'm not the biggest fan. That's why I like Crystal so much, because Gold and Silver were still trying to like be compatible with the OG Game Boy. Whereas Crystal was just like, alright, Game Boy Color only, you got this. Alright, we're supposed to see other Pokemon in the wild too. Like, it's supposed to make every Pokemon catchable, I think. I'm gonna pull up the description says, it's an enhancement ROM hack of Red and Blue based on the PokeRed disassembly project, mostly vanilla hack that focuses on fixing game engine bugs and oversights from the original game. Trainer AI routines are improved, multiple quality of life enhancements, alternate interpretation of the games. It's what the 2016 VC re-release could have been. Glitch-free experience, player goodies. I'm pretty sure it said something about, like, you can catch all the Pokemon. Alright. Pokemon that can evolve by trade can evolve by other means. Kadabra, Haunter, Graveler, Machoke. Rage is better. Bite is better. Transform is better. Random number generator is better. Yeah. I'm hoping you can catch all the Pokemon. What I'm hoping to do, so the plan at the moment is that I am going to basically do playthroughs over the next however many years it takes of all the original like sprite generations of Pokemon. And my goal is to do 100% runs where I like integrate Stadium and Coliseum and all that and try to do all the different events and collect all the different items that I can, that kind of thing. But I'm waiting on getting all the details for that. So instead of starting with the vanilla game, we're starting with a ROM hack. And so each generation, I'm going to do like a completion run where I try to get everything done that you can normally do as a player. And I got some event distribution cards coming in and the like. I'm going to do a vanilla run where I try to 100% everything on real hardware, like on an actual cart, and we'll stream that too. And then the second playthrough of a generation will be a ROM hack. So and maybe a third, depending on which version we're playing. So for Gen 1, we're doing Shin Red as the ROM hack for Red. We're going to do a normal vanilla cartridge-based Pokemon Blue run. And then for Yellow, I think we're going to do Yellow Legacy Edition from Smith Jr. Pokemon, whatever his name is. For Gen 2, we're going to probably do Pokemon Silver, since I never played that as a kid, and then Crystal Legacy or Crystal Polished. That kind of thing, if that makes sense. So that's the strategy that I'm gonna try to go for here. Been a long time. When your baby was born, I sent a package with some stuff. I think some books. Did that ever make it to you? Very possible. I did a whole bunch of, like, openings on streams and stuff at the time. Without specifics, I couldn't tell you for certain, and my memory is very foggy from that time, because the first 6 months were just sleep deprivation hell. But very likely, although I do remember someone had sent me something that, like, we could never figure out what ended up with, so maybe that was you, but yeah. For streams with the real games, are you using Analog Pocket or eShop? For the real games, I'm probably going to use my GBA Consoleizer. I do have them on eShop, so I may do 3DS, but I'm trying to do, like, actual carts. So I'm probably going to do GBA Consoleizer. I don't have the dock for the Analog Pocket, which is why I'm not using that. But GBA Consoleizer and a SNES controller is fine. They're right, this could have easily been the perfect VC release. Gen 1 and 2 on the 3DS is really enjoyable. Yeah. I got into this whole situation looking at these kinds of things because I heard that Gen 2 on the 3DS, they added in the Celebi event. And I was like, I really just want a copy of Crystal that adds that back in. Like, that's all I wanted. And then I stumbled upon Crystal Legacy. And last year, I put a ton of time into that. I beat all of Johto on it before kind of burning out. But I've since found out about Crystal Polished, which I think might be what we go with this time around. All right. Spurple's doing well. See if we can't get a gym badge today. I do like talking to everyone, especially since stuff might be different. I did my Crystal until it was too late. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, I only bought them when I heard eShop was shutting down. I can make it so regular trainers are randomized? Alright, I'm not gonna do that this time, but that's so good to know. There's a randomizer built in. That's so cool. That plus the Versus Seeker from Gen 3, like, that's sick. The XP share stuff from later gens, like, if all that could be combined, like, that would be sick. It's very cool that they have a randomizer built in. This is why I'm talking to people, because there are definitely different stuff in here. But yeah, when I heard eShop was going down, I bought all the Pokemon stuff on Virtual Console. Alright, yep, we want Oak's package, absolutely. Alright, I'm gonna go on and do a vanilla save here. 15 minutes. Alright, let's book it back to Oak. I'm so curious what that Pokeball in Blue's house is gonna be. I kind of don't want to spoil it for myself, but at some point we'll have to look it up if it doesn't, like, if I haven't figured it out. Alright. Rattata. We're gonna be like level 10 by the time we face Brock without even grinding. That works. I really hope we get, like, some sort of really good Johto remake soon. Like, I know we're getting ZA as Legends, but I get the feeling they're not gonna leave Johto out of this new cycle. Yeah, modding your 3DS is super easy. It's probably the way to go. Alright. There you go. I am curious, if this ROMHack does let you get all the Pokemon, I am curious how we end up with the starters. It doesn't mention it, though, and that makes me nervous. Because I definitely want to be able to. Alright, give us our Pokedexes. You can swap between extra bag space by pressing start in the item menu. And you can auto sort an item menu by holding select while you press start. What? Okay. Item menu. Start. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, that's awesome. Would you rather have Crystal remade in the Sword and Shield 3D style or more like Shining Pearl? Absolutely more like Shining Pearl. Like, other than leaving out the Platinum stuff, to me, BDSP was like the template for what the vanilla remakes can do. I definitely think it makes sense to have basically two different strategies for remakes. So you have BDSP style remakes or Let's Go. Like I did not like Let's Go. I don't like the focus on just catching as many of one Pokemon as possible versus training up your core party and getting attached to them. And I hated the ball throwing mechanics instead of just catching and battling normally. But Let's Go was the most beautiful looking Pokemon game released on Switch. And so I would be happy with a Gen 2 Let's Go if it meant getting that beauty and detail put into it. But in my opinion, it makes sense to have both a BDSP style remake where it's the chibi style kind of faux 2D style remake, but is faithful. Just do the damn third game, the complete version, not the incomplete versions. That was incredibly stupid. And then have a Legends game that puts you in a different timeline, jumps forward in time, jumps backward in time, tells a different story within the region. I definitely think that would be freaking cool. Alright. Need an HD 2D remake with some sweet lo-fi beats. Yeah, I mean, think about, what was it? The Zelda game that they did the, like, DX version on the Switch for? I'm struggling to remember which one it was. But that game was beautiful. It was like Link to the Past or something. Like, that one was beautiful. Do that, but for Crystal. Or for Heart Gold Link's Awakening. That's what it was. Or for Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think it should be based on the... I think all the remakes moving forward need to be based on the best version of the game. So, like, for Gold Silver Crystal, it needs to be a fusion of Heart Gold Soul Silver and whatever might be missing from the Crystal storyline and elements. It needs to be that combined version. And to still cover Kanto, and to do all of that. I think, should they get to 5th gen, clearly we're, like, skipping that, because we're going to Kalos next instead of Unova. It needs to be, like, I almost feel like it needs to be a combined story of Black and White and Black and White 2. Like, you get to do both, like, a time gap, or a New Game Plus, or something. But I think they're kind of avoiding it, because by doing Black 2 and White 2, they kind of already finished the whole story. I don't know. Hey, Vox, just wanted to say your in-depth tutorials have been insanely helpful. I learned a lot from you. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Loved your Plex videos. You inspired me to make my own. Even use the same software used to rip the files. Awesome. Spurple about to send some people to the Shadow Realm. You know it. Spurple is... I'm loving the XP bar. I do want a Rattata. I don't want to catch a level 2 Rattata, because that's just annoying. I hate grinding up levels like that. Alright. Name more iconic music than Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2. These are first-gen ROM hacks with all the modern Pokemon QL features. It has some. I don't know that it has a lot. I can post a link to the ROM hack in the description, or in the chat. I need to make a command for it. That is not... I don't know what that was. I think I copied, like, half of the GitHub code. That was, like, for one of the extra pages. I was clicking around trying to go back, and it just selected, like, half the URL. Alright, try that one. Ugh. That one will take you there. Alright. It's got some crazy stuff. See you, Imzo. Thank you for hanging out with us. Saw the ROM hack in passing. Yeah, this seems to be the most complete version of, like, Red. I'm hoping that remains the case. I'm sorry I didn't link it before. Alright. Definitely want lots of Pokeballs. Oh, holy cow. You can already get some TMs. So we can go ahead and pick up Payday, Egg Bomb, and Soft Boil if we have the money. Those are not ones I care about too terribly much, but that is good to know. That'd pay itself off so fast. I know! As soon as we get 5,000 again, I'll probably grab it. I don't know if I'll have a Pokemon that would use it, though. Alright, so we are in... we are here. Okay. Viridian City. Oh, this is the school. Ah. Yeah. On my way to Viridian City. You have Pokemon. Alright, can we catch a Mankey right off the bat? That would be great. Oh, Nidoran's not bad. Oh, that purple is gorgeous! Alright, we gotta be careful. We are so high leveled now. We don't want to knock stuff out too quick. I'll take a Nidoran, though. Do you think we can... I don't know if it can take a second one. We'll throw a Pokeball. Dude, that's the Gen 2 Pokeball. That's sick! The visuals are so nice. Nidoran. Alright, someone named Nidoran. What's up, Fazu? What are we naming Nidoran, chat? Remember, y'all gotta be on it. I gotta find out what... Pokedex number... 32. Push my button. Boop. 32. Dr. Crocker. Alright, we're doing it. Boom. Perfect. Barely fits. Alright, we have our second Pokemon. I'm still holding out... Oh, crap. I forgot. Okay. Whoops. Did your Pokemon get any stronger? Well, technically no. Oh, he's got a level 9 Pidgey. We're boned. Mr. Croc. Oh, the Fairly... That's alright. It's funnier if it's Dr. Crocker and no one knows what that means. You looking forward to the new Warframe update later this month? I honestly haven't kept up with it. I need to go check in on it. We're gonna lose all our money. This was a mistake. I should have saved. I totally forgot about this rival fight. I got the intro area here completely mixed up in my head. We are doing no damage with this. Alright, we got a potion up. This sucks, dude. That's our one potion. I probably should have just whited out and not wasted it, but I feel weirdly confident that his second Pokemon won't be any good. No, that's going to be a starter. Yeah, we're boned. I want to try Tackle, because clearly Bubble's not doing anything. New frame called Jade, and you get to play as the Stalker? Oh! Whoa. Oh, you're just going straight to... Sir. Sir! Yeah, he's going to have... Vine Whip. Oh, Leech Seed. Leech Seed? Really? Leech Seed in Gen 1! Oh. Yeah. There's no win in this one. Alright. So, temporary... And it used Tackle. Yeah. Temporary strat. We're gonna pop over to Nidoran here. That's only level 3, so that was really not super useful. Yeah, the AI does not mess around in this. Yeah, for real. We're not. Leeched again? That's cheap. Did give us an extra attack though, because I don't think Leech Seed stacks. Oh, it missed! Do we have a chance? I wish I had a second potion. Leech Seed's only draining 1. I feel like it's not registering as super effective. No. Gust is going to take us out in 1 hit. Nope. Tackle's going to hit us. Alright. That hurts. What? Why do I have 2 Pokemon? You should catch more too. Is that what he normally says? I don't remember. What? I'm pretty sure I always avoided that fight. What kind of line was that? That was so jank. Why do I have 2 Pokemon? What? Yeah, this area is not how I remember it. That's weird. I remember having a second patch you could check for Mankeys for before fighting the rival. That was a weird line. Alright, please don't be level 2. Level 4. Alright, we can get over Rattata. He only had 2 Pokemon. Why is he criticizing me? Alright, please don't faint. Yes. Okay. Well, that's cool that he can just, like, check, I guess. Alright, names for Rattata, y'all. 19. What's our Rattata gonna be called? Ratatat. Ratatata. I love its color. Splinter. I love that it looks like a Tauros in the Overworld sprite. I forgot about that. Alright, Splinter it is. Let's go heal him up. I'm gonna be so mad if there's not... Why am I using the thumbstick? I'm gonna be so mad if there's not a Mankey. Looks like Tauros with fangs. It's just a little baby Tauros with fangs instead of horns. I am curious, the Pokemon Center menu has... It's a menu. I choose heal. So I'm so curious what other options will unlock. CTR Online Discord up to 8,700 members now. I wish... Yes, it's Master Splinter. One more thing. Oh, there's Nidoran female. I wish my video was up to take advantage of that. YouTube. Alright, we're gonna catch Nidoran female, but we're gonna immediately deposit it. I don't want to have both. That's not a fun party. But I don't want to pass it up when we could catch it now. Probably not good resource management, but that's fine. Alright, what are we naming Nidoran? Female. I can do Spunk for that one. We already got some nicknames going. Pong. Nidoking and Nidoqueen are such fine designs. I agree. I'm not going to add it to my party list because we're just going to deposit it right back. Okay, no Mankeys. That's weird, right? Oh, why am I running? Alright, we're going to grind up to level 9 on Squirtle. I can't believe its Pidgey was level 9. Like, that's what gets me. That... Or level 8, whichever one it was. Alright, we're going to get Squirtle level 9. Try to get Nidoran and Rattata up a little bit. I don't want to grind too much here. I don't know if you can redo that boss, that rival battle. Oh, Spearow. Alright, first bird Pokemon. I'll go for Spearow. Only level 3, but that's fine. I do wish there was XP share. I wish these mods would either automatically give you or give you the option of XP share or even getting XP after you catch. Because one of the biggest, to me, quality of life things that Pokemon added was getting XP even when you catch Pokemon. Oh, look at that Rattata butt! That Rattata's got a badonkadonk. Master Splinter, Jesus. Alright, so we got Spearow 21 as slot 4. Rattata dumpy emote win. Someone make it. Someone's gotta make it. I guess I prematurely added Spearow here, but like... There we go. And we'll call that one Bucky. We got through our backlog of names. Greedy Nidoking looks so clean too. Yeah, he's a beast. Oh, Draven? I like that. I like that. Delete, 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 delete. Is there no delete? There we go. We'll save Bucky for another one. Oh, for a later Pokemon. Damn it! We'll just get the queue going. Alright, I'm gonna go... Does anyone know if you can redo that rival battle? You can't in OG? Okay, you probably can't here, but we'll see if we can trigger it too. Oh, I forgot to put Nidoran up. We'll put Nidoran up. Where's our PC? That was Sponk, right? Oh, you can! And I didn't save again. We're gonna save state here, I guess. Pointless, but that's fine. We got 4 Pokemon now. They're all weak. But we got 4. We're gonna Tail Whip right off the bat. Name a Bidoof in a future playthrough, Bucky. Alright, we're gonna Tackle instead of Bubble, because Bubble did not feel like it was doing much against Pidgey. We are already down to half, are you kidding me? And we don't have the potion. This is not gonna work. Why does he have a level 9 Pidgey and a level 8 Bulbasaur? Like, why? Oh, I should have saved Bucky for Bulbasaur. It wouldn't have lasted anyway. This is dumb. I should have hit it with at least one bubble to lower some speed. Woo! Get that one tackle in. Are you kidding me? 1 hit point. We lost again. We lost again. Yep. Alright, I am gonna completely cheese this. Oh, we haven't fought him yet. No, we haven't started this battle yet. What are you talking about? I have no shame. Alright. We are going to Bubble. We cannot take... Why is Gus so strong? Speed fell. Game lagged out. Let's try to get a Rattata Tackle or 2 in. We don't have Tail Whip, though, since we bubbled. I just don't think it's worth eating all that damage over. We get 1 Tackle in. Because Rattata's just stupid fast, apparently. Maybe Rattata should have Tail Whipped. That way we don't have to sacrifice a damage move. I don't know. I don't think there's any winning this fight in general. Sand Attack. It changed. And the Sand Attack sprite is colored too. That's crazy. Of course, you pretty much always miss the first attack after Sand Attack in these older games. So annoying. We can't. We're just gonna have to take the critical hit! Yeah, we gotta take this L. That sucks. We gotta keep grinding. I thought with a little bit of cannon fodder, I'd be okay. I was not. Those ears. Oh, I leered! I'm not used to Leer being first. It's like a modded ROM. Yeah, this is Pokemon Shin Red. It's basically a completion project for Gen 1. Yeah, we lost. This is stupid. That was a crit. Alright. We're just gonna pass up this fight. Yeah, it's not quoting how many Pokemon I have. It's quoting how many Pokemon Blue has. That's so weird. Why would he ask how many he had? This is a little creepy. Hello? Trap Claws Bro at your service. Yes, they should go second. If using more than 2x in a row. Hyper Beam Claws Bro at your service. Hyper Beam need not recharge if it knocks out the opposing Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Item Claws Bro. Item is not allowed during trainer matches. No, I do not want that. Thank you, Darkbreaker. Have a great rest of your day. Sleep Claws Bro. Only one sleep per team is allowed during the trainer matches. No, that sounds dumb. Freeze Claws. Only one freeze per team. No, that sounds dumb. Hi, I found you in my recommended and wanted to show you some love, so I dropped a follow. Well, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Alright, well, we got a couple good tweaks out of that. That was weird. Oh, that's where he shows you how to catch Pokemon. I'm not, but thanks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. The gym's doors are locked. Boop! Alright. This version has nice surprises. Seems like you set options in game instead of a menu. Yeah, it's very different. I don't mind it. Alright, Weedle. Do we want Weedle? We want Weedle. Beedrill's kind of a joke, but we'll take it. I'm so hardwired to know when the music changes as you first walk into an area, right? Same. We gotta get some trainer battle wins under our belt, or we're in trouble. Alright, slot 5 is Weedle, which is number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Alright, so Weedle's gonna be Draven. First badge is gonna be super easy with water type. Yeah, I'll play. Rattata. Alright, this will get us our, well, it'll get us close to our level 9. I don't think it'll quite get us there. Like, to me, I don't mind that Blue had 2 Pokemon in that fight. I minded that his second Pokemon was already level 9 and higher level than his starter. Because that's just so unrealistic at that point in the game when you'd only had 2 wild spots and you start with like level 3s and 4s at best for your secondary Pokemon. Like, completely unrealistic. Oh wow, okay, one quality of life change not present is you don't get the Pokeball indicators for Pokemon you've already caught. I kind of expected that to be there. There's a crit. Level 9! Sweet. Alright, let's go heal. Be cool if the AI played off type advantages, disadvantages. Yeah. Alright, let's heal. And then we gotta start grinding up our other levels. Thank you, Pindalupe. Hope you're having a good time yourself. Alright, who are we gonna grind first? I think we're fighting some bugs, so we'll let Bucky start getting some levels. We need a rock Pokemon. Or maybe... Can we catch a Pikachu in Viridian Forest? Because that would help if Blue is still in that spot. If we don't go too far, we could Thundershock his Pidgey and be good to go. There's a Pidgey. Well, that's not going to be helpful. Master Splinter. Level 3 Pidgey gets Gust? What? So Pidgey's just broken, is what I'm learning. Pidgey is just busted. Alright, let's get a name going for Pidgey. No, I'm not going to catch this one. Never mind. Don't get a name going for Pidgey, because I want the XP. Or not. What is happening? Why is Pidgey so busted? This is crazy. It's not just me, right? Like, what? Another crit. It must be so fast. Yeah, 5 XP across the board for that. That was not worth it. Screw you, Pidgey. Yeah, that is why that fight is so hard. That level 9 Pidgey is just so busted. I'm just trying to get into the forest at this point. A Weedle. Alright, we can use that for XP. This ROMHack is really cool still. Like, this is... We'll see how I think about it when we're approaching endgame, but... Looks like grinding is not made any easier, and that part's kind of disappointing. As someone who's played the game for, 20 some odd years. Is the scaling harder? The AI for the trainers is supposed to be harder, at least. Be careful, it's a natural maze. Did you get one? Yes, I did. Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. We're usually in this one, right? Well, that's a Weedle. Oh, level 5 Weedle. I got screwed. That's fine. Whew! There we go. Getting our levels in. I wonder if that GitHub has Pokemon locations. If they tweaked any. Do. don't know that they do. Difficulty settings. There is a hard mode. I don't know if I'm on the hard mode. Oh, the aides in Professor Oak's lab had a toggle for scaling enemy trainer levels. When active, enemy roster levels scale upwards towards the highest level in your party. That's actually kind of neat. Battle modifiers. The girl in Oak's lab toggles on/off a built-in randomizer for wild Pokemon. And then the Oaks aid in the Pokemon Center that we saw. I feel like we should turn on the randomizer and try to catch something. Is that stupid? There is a new game plus. Must have an existing non-corrupt game save on file. Must have beaten the Elite Four. Press and hold select when choosing new game, and you get a jingle and get to do new game plus. Preserves only the following information. Boxed Pokemon, play clock, Pokedex Teen owned, Hall of Fame is experimental, option screens, trainer ID. Wild randomizer seed. That is cool. Reworked fishing, improved item finder, reworked daycare. The shimmer. Toggled on/off via the glass Pokeball decoration in the Wild House. Oh no! I turned it on. This is a cheat feature for those who want more viability when using certain low-regarded Pokemon. Ekans, Caterpie, Metapod, Weedle, Kakuna, Zubat, Psyduck, Paras, Ponyta. It's the Pokerap. Sandshrew, Horsey, I do not see Pidgey there, so we cannot blame our loss on that. Shimmer Factor appears randomly and secretly, being more likely to occur by training and sending out eligible mons. Okay, so we enabled that, but we don't necessarily care. Okay, we can turn on the cot symbol in the... Okay, we gotta go back to Pallet Town. There is an XP booster! In Celadon's Diner. In the Celadon Diner. Okay. I did not see any of this before. Okay. There's lots of post-game stuff. Yeah, so we gotta get back to Pallet Town for a minute for the Oak Aid stuff, and then make our way to Celadon for that XP boost. Okay, that's sick. Hey, thanks again for great videos. Will you also keep us up to date about Twitch Enhanced Broadcast? Absolutely. So far, there isn't really anything of note. Like, they've done some minor tweaks to the build, but nothing that anyone who isn't just beta testing it really needs to know. Alright, forget Viridian Forest for now. But Twitch is too saturated. Let's get back to Paladon, or Paladon? Pallet Town? I combined Celadon and Pallet Town. I've had a big work day. I've done some sponsored negotiation emails. I scripted, filmed, and edited and rendered 2 videos and a short on the NVIDIA thing that I couldn't make a video on. Alright, so we need to talk to these aides. Alright, I study Pokemon. Did you know many Pokemon can be either male or female? I can modify the Pokedex to show a marker for hard-to-tell species. Yes, please. Also, puts a mark if you registered it in the Pokedex. Whoops, that was literally the wrong option. It's Purple Town, land of the purples. Yeah, that's what I should call it. Damn. How do I keep doing this? There we go. It is done. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Under the correct conditions, many Pokemon appear in totally different locations. Alright, we're gonna do that in just a sec. I want to see what this other one has. Weaker trainer, scale up to you. Not yet. I do want to turn that on once we have a party that I'm, like, confident in. Yeah. Let's go see. I can't believe it runs the number generator even in the ROM. Alright. Let's get something stupid. Like, let's really... I'm gonna save first in case it's, like, stupid high level. Alright. What can we get? Like... What are we gonna get? It's a fucking squirrel! Well, we got our gender and our sex and our cot indicators, which is what I wanted. Purple and purple tag. How did we get a Squirtle? Wow, that's just what's appearing here. Okay. Well, that's cool. So that means we could get the starters. All right, we don't want Squirtle. We have Squirtle. Why is it only Squirtle? Is it only gonna spawn Squirtle? The Squirtle takeover of Pokemon Red. That's not what I wanted. That's not random. Oh, Spearow, thanks. Another Pokemon we already have. Alright, let's go up. Let's go to Victory Road. What do we got here? A What is happening? This is not what I wanted. I have a Spearow game. Is that a ghetto blaster right under your monitors? I'm not sure I understand. It's kind of random, but it's not. Yeah, like, what? Let's see if we get anything cool here. If not, we gotta, like, re-randomize it, I guess. Diglett! We could go for a Diglett! Diglett dig, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Alright, we cannot catch a Diglett with the Spearow. Well, it probably doesn't have any. Yeah, it's got Scratch. Heck's not gonna do any damage to it, though. That's the problem. Or it is. Do types work in this? What is happening? Alright, what's the name for a Diglett? What are we gonna name our Diglett, chat? We got number 50 in slot 6. 1, 2. Oh, that's not happening. 1. Hello? 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. That's not. It was number 50, you idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. What are we naming our Diglett? I'm gonna call it Doug. If no one has a name. Alright, it's Doug. Alright, that counts as different enough for me to be happy. I don't want to leave it on permanently. Little Dougie. I want to encounter one more random. Really? Nothing? Hello? What's up, Push X? That took forever to get an encounter. A seal! I guess we'll catch it just to catch it, but I already have a water... No, we're just gonna run. I already have a water Pokemon, so like... Who's putting seals in the forest? Yeah. There we go. One more. It's another Diglett. Okay. So it's not randomized like per encounter. It just swaps the places. So we are going to go back to Pallet. Purple Town. We're going to randomize one more time and see what we get in front of Pallet Town, and then we're going to turn it off. Because I do still want it to be somewhat... I know that's easy to say when I've already just got me a Diglett, of all things. But I do want it to be somewhat, like, vanilla in some degree. Like, I don't want it to just be like, oh, I caught a Mewtwo! Yeah, there's a list on that GitHub of all the changes for this version. It's pretty crazy. That Diglett ain't much help anyway. It would help if I could get a rock move against that freaking Pidgey. Oh, wrong. But it won't help against Brock, obviously. Just helps with type variety. Oh, I don't want... No, I don't want to change it back. Oh, I gotta change it back to... Okay. Yeah. I'm used to having to hit A before a menu shows up. This sucks. Yes. 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 Alright. One more chance to see what the grass here does. There we go. What do we got? Is it a Charmander? It's a Pidgey. This randomizer hates me. What? One more. I even did the full randomization, so it's not just tiered. That's so annoying. I love how they have to do their normal line before they show the alternate lines. Maybe I say no, I don't want full randomization. I want the tiers. And then yes, I want new pattern. Or maybe within the ROM itself, compared to how they did it with the decomp or whatever, it can't do good randomization. I don't know. A Metapod. Yeah, that's not... I mean, we can kill it for some XP, but that wasn't fun. Wow, you can't take out a level 2 Metapod with super effective? Bucky, we got a lot of work to do, bud. I was really hopeful that that would be fun. Like, give me an Electabuzz or something. Like, something really weird. We'll do one more. We're not gonna make it very far today. I gotta get off pretty soon. My wife will be leaving work soon. We gotta go out to dinner. It's our day without the kiddo. Okay, yes. I want full randomization again. New pattern. I mean, there is only 151 Pokemon, so I guess there's a chance that it would just spawn me dumb stuff, but... I don't know, man. That was not as... I'll take it. I'll take a Bulbasaur. You're damn right I'll take a Bulbasaur. Alright. That'll help us with... And Magikarp. We get a Magikarp after a Bulbasaur. It couldn't kill a level 2 Metapod with Peck, but it could kill... putting fish in the grass. Why did I catch this? We can fish a better Magikarp later. Whatever. We caught it. What are we naming Magikarp? Random? I think we're gonna name it Random, just to commemorate this stupid experience. Alright, Bulbasaur, please. I swear if we don't get another one, I'm gonna be super upset. Magikarp. Magic. Uh-huh. Okay. Whew. Alright, so Bucky, you are not to be trusted with the Bulbasaur. Alright, so we're gonna have to switch out. We'll probably switch out Draven. So what do we name in Bulbasaur? Get that name going. Hey, I got an email from YouTube. We're gonna check that out in a minute. Onion turtle? Alright, make it shorter. Broccoli. There we go. Alright, we're gonna check out my YouTube email in a minute. Critical hit. Do you think we can pull off one more? I guess there's no point. Catching seems pretty easy so far. Famous last words. I don't think we've wasted a single Pokeball yet. Famous last words. Yep, famous last words. Alright, we'll try to hit it again. I'm not gonna cheese it. We could hit it again. Okay. Free Epos. We'll see what it says. We'll see what it says. What? Is this me? Is this for talking crap about catching being easy so far? Like, what? I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs if it keeps doing this. I don't have any money to buy Pokeballs. I'm gonna be so mad if this whole thing gets Why? I don't have status conditions this early in the game. What do you expect? I shouldn't have caught that Magikarp. Is it because it's rare? Does it consider it rare because it's a starter? It's only level 3, dog! This is unreasonable. It literally cannot go any lower without risking killing it. Last Pokeball. Now I'm just upset. Why would it do this to me? That was like 5 Pokeballs. That was half of my Pokeballs. Why? All right. So when we get more Pokeballs, once we're a little more flush for cash, we can turn this back on and not generate a new randomizer and still get it. Y'all just have to help me remember to not re-randomize it. I am so upset. We could have really used that Bulbasaur. Why was it so hard to catch? Heal me, Mom. Alright, I thought we'd just steamroll through to Brock for our badge. That's clearly not going to happen. So I'm going to get us back up to Viridian Forest so we can make, like, normal forward progress, and then we'll take a look at that email. We'll see. I'll break down what has happened so far and what their response is this time. Why does Rattata get a critical hit? Why can I never get... Bruh. This game's gonna be a lot harder than I'm expecting. I can't. Ugh. I'm so bummed about that freaking Bulbasaur. And my Pokeballs just in general. Like, that was all my money, especially after I lost the blue already. Like, ugh. Starters have a catch rate of fully 45. That's on par with a lot of fully evolved mons like Dragonite. Well, that blows. That's no fun. Alright, we'll get us back up here. And save. I should probably start leveling Diglett next, because if it can get Rock Throw, I can take out Blue's Pidgey pretty easy. I don't know if it gets Rock Throw. Because Ground's not a thing here. Not really, I don't think. Alright, we're going to go on and save. I'm going to pull up that email. Alright. So, for those who have been unaware, I released a video on my Lost Saves gaming channel over the weekend, on Friday, something like that, about a new mod for the PlayStation 1 Crash Team Racing. So, a 20-year-old game. There's a mod now available that comes with a custom server browser client that allows you to patch your ROM and connect the servers online, and they have a ton of servers now, and play online with other people. It's freaking cool. I got a video out that day about it, and it was starting to do really well, and YouTube took it down. They said that it violated their harmful and dangerous acts policy, which happens to include illegal activities, including like how to pirate games, how to bypass paywalled content, that sort of thing. And so, of course, I was like, well, no, that is not okay. That's not true. It doesn't violate it. And I appealed, and the appeal was denied a couple hours later. Typically, despite the fact that you only get one appeal, and the appeals process is supposed to be you being like, hey, please actually look at this, I didn't break the rule. I am very familiar with YouTube's rules. About 9 or 10 years ago, I used to train, 8 or 9 years ago, I used to train. I was YouTube certified, which was a whole certification process that YouTube had, and I would train MCN employees on what to look out for when it comes to videos that break community guidelines and the terms of service. Because in 2015 and 2016, YouTube was a hellscape with all kinds of how to pirate, how to crack, how to download viruses kind of content, just like malicious stuff and illegal stuff. It was just a hellscape of it. And so I was part of like a training regimen to train MCN employees for like not partnering those channels and to report those content, that kind of content, and remove it from the platform. I know what the damn rules are. In my video, I say, hey, you should probably rip your own copy of Crash Team Racing. That's what I did. That's what you should do. And I do not link, do anything with regards to saying, hey, pirate your game. But the appeal process didn't care. So I tagged Team YouTube on Twitter. I even uploaded the video to Dropbox and been like, hey, here's the time codes where you might interpret something bad, but I very clearly say to do it legitimately, and I don't show it. Team YouTube was completely unhelpful. They just, they just asked for the link to my video a second time many hours later. I went to the YouTube live support chat, and they just gaslit me about a second appeal process that doesn't exist, supposedly being at the support Google link and saying there was nothing they could do, but then they ended the chat saying that they did in fact pass it up the team. And then I finally got a hold of Renee, who's the YouTube liaison. He's a pretty good guy, who asked about if I had any piracy links in the description. I said no, sent him a screenshot of what the description was, and he said he'd pass it to a team to have it looked at again. And I just now, more than almost 36 hours after getting the takedown, got an email from YouTube, so let's read it together. Alright, oh, jeez. There we go. Hi, Lost Saves. Hi, channel Lost Saves. My name is Michael, and I'm reaching out on behalf of YouTube's community outreach team, following up on the appeal you submitted due to a warning recently applied on our channel. Our policy specialist carefully reviewed your video and confirmed it does not violate community guidelines. The video was reinstated, and the warning was removed. We count on our community members to know our community guidelines and flag content that they believe violates them. Okay, so this is really good news. But keep in mind, I had to make a massive stink. And probably leverage my audience on Twitter, you know, that status that I have, to make this happen. Some random person cannot do this. I always hate that about the system. This is very good news for my channel, and in fact, I can pull it up here in just a sec. I was specifically trying not to pull up the whole video, but that is fine. Let me pull this back up. I can see if it's actually reflected on my channel yet. That is very good news. But okay, interesting. Obviously, things take time to reflect. So, the video is back, for sure. Showing up in published videos. It is there. Now, like, we're good on that front. It still says appeal rejected here, and then I have a CG warning. Hopefully that goes away. However, there's two things we need to know here. First and foremost is that there is an immediate detriment to my channel for this having happened. The video was taking off that weekend, this past weekend, and it effectively just got erased from the website, and thus any traffic to this video is likely to not come back. Yeah, you can see here, it literally got erased. I missed out on all of that traffic, and it's probably, historically based on how this goes, going to be a little difficult for it to gain traffic again. But secondly, I want to highlight here, they specifically mention, like, okay, so they don't overtly state, but they very heavily allude to the idea that this video was flagged by a user. Someone went out of their way to flag this video as violating community guidelines. In a weird sense, it could have been like Activision or something being like, yo, we got the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 Crash Team Racing. You can't do this or whatever. But it probably wasn't, because all of the other videos on it are down, and they weren't like content IDing or like taking it down through the official system. I don't like playing the victim. I'm not going to pretend I'm a victim in general. But this has happened to me for the entirety of my YouTube career, more so than seemingly other people. Whether I'm talking about ripping movies, whether I'm talking about mods for video games, even some of my earliest Let's Plays back in like 2010 and 2011, 2012, Skyrim. I had a Skyrim and a Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi Let's Play, where to this day, multiple episodes of that Let's Play are just completely gone, and I can never recover them because someone false flagged them, and I could not get YouTube to reinstate the videos. They were Let's Play videos. They did not violate any community guidelines, but someone said they were harmful, and they got taken down. This is, once again, there are a bunch of other videos up on Crash Team Racing Online, and mine was not even the most popular. It was one of the bigger ones, but it wasn't the most popular. And yet, my video was falsely flagged and taken down. This is not okay. And I'm going to say something, and then the problem with that will be this is across 3 different channels, so there is no unified front in that regard. But I feel like at some point there needs to be some sort of protections put in place for creators that this happens to. And I don't think I'm by far even like remotely the worst case of it. There are a lot of people who get like all of their video flags, all of their videos flagged and whatever. But back in the day, and this was heavily abused, which is why it doesn't exist anymore. If you were a part of an MCN, a multi-channel network, you could be invited to their managed CMS, which was like their special partners, which had those extra protections. You were protected from automatic content ID claims, which was a horrible misuse of the system. And you were protected from that first wave of like flagging, so that you weren't just immediately taken down by false flags. I almost feel like, even though that system was abused because MCNs were a pyramid scheme and just very heavily abused, I feel like in some way that kind of system needs to come back. Because this shouldn't be able to just keep happening. But as far as I know, obviously YouTube is a black box that none of us knows what happens in. As far as I know, something like that doesn't exist. So if this happens to my next video on a similar subject, which is why my how to rip your PS1 video or discs video today was like a middle finger to having that video taken down. If this happens again on that subject, I may have to go through this whole process again. And eventually they're going to get tired of hearing from me and probably not react as quickly. I don't know. It's just all really shitty. And I just don't like that this kind of thing can happen with the system at all. But I am extremely grateful that a human being finally looked at my video, which is all I was asking. I sat on that live chat with the support agent who had horrible grammar and was just worried about telling me that they're sorry and they hope I feel better rather than useful information. But I sat on there for like half an hour trying to just convince them. Like, literally all I want is someone who has read the policy, because I'm looking at the policy right now. And, oh, I didn't even include the biggest part in the beginning. So when you get a community guideline strike, like I can probably show you. Yes, I know it's amusing to have the Pokemon music in the background with this. So if you get a strike here, take action. Oh, it doesn't even show me the steps anymore. That's hilarious. Okay, well, when you get it, you're prompted to take a training on the community guidelines. And it gives you, all it does is basically tell you, hey, don't do bad stuff. And then it gives you some scenarios of like showing drug usage or alcohol usage or showing how to pirate games or whatever. And one of the example use cases, and you're supposed to answer whether it violates the community guidelines or not. One of the examples in that training that I took immediately after being taken down was Joe Schmo shows you how to do a Photoshop tutorial and says he got Photoshop for free, but he doesn't show you how to get Photoshop for free. Does that still violate the guidelines? And their own training says no. I don't even tell you I got the game for free. I told you I ripped it, and I encouraged you to rip it yourself to get it legitimately. And my video was still taken down. And so the whole time I was on that chat, literally all I wanted was for them to make sure a human being who has read their very simple policy on this to then look at the first 3 minutes of my video. Because anyone with a brain would be like, no, that doesn't violate it. But it's always automated. It's so, and I get they have to scale and whatever, but when you're like, hey, I didn't violate this rule, don't automate it, look at it like a human being, it shouldn't be so hard. So ultimately, I'm super grateful. I don't know if it was the live support chat who I eventually harassed into sending our chat up the chain, or Renee with the team, or whatever. I don't know who actually looked at it, but shouts out to Michael, who just sent me that email, and shouts out to the team for having actually looked at it and confirmed that no, I did not break the rule and that the system is stupid. But I wish things didn't always have to be this way. We will be playing some more Pokemon Shin Red probably on Friday during the stream. I do hope you enjoyed. I have the Elgato Game Capture Neo review coming next week. I just put up a how to rip PS1 games video on my gaming channel. If you want to learn how to back up your own games to play in emulators and the like, I highly recommend you check that out. I'm going to go ahead and spam that in the chat. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for naming our Pokemon. Get some more names going for next time. And remember to be kind, rewind. Yes, Finite, I'm sorry you missed the stream. Got to head out pretty early today. See ya.